Byerly Ford is a family-owned business that has been serving the Louisville community for 75 years. Unlike many dealerships that have moved to auto malls or adjacent to major freeways, Byerly has been at its current location on Dixie Highway since 1948. Founded by Clifford Byerly, the dealership team is now managed by his grandsons, David, John, and Greg Daunhauer.
It's been a great relationship, and Ford's been great to this community. So they have 2 Ford plants here in Louisville. We're kind of a unique city, and there's 12,000 Ford employees that work at those 2 plants. So the Ford employees, the UAW, raises money and gives back to charitable organizations all over the city and the community. And so as a dealer, retailer, we feel like it's our responsibility to do the same.
The Daunhauers' strong Catholic faith helps guide the dealership's charitable outreach in the community. Through donations of time, money, and internships, Byerly Ford is a strong supporter of Catholic education.
So the Byerly Ford group and the Daunhauer family has been a huge partner with Holy Cross High School. I think one of the things that's really unique about our relationship is that we're both located here in Shively, and so we're very community-based. They have been a partner with us in many ways.
High school senior Graham Carnes interns at the Byerly Service Department once a week.
I think it's really awesome that we get to come here because, I knew I wasn't going to college for a while, so I kind of wanted to get in somewhere where I could do actual work and not just sit around at a desk, because that's not for everybody. So I'm glad Holy Cross gave me the opportunity and Byerly gave me the opportunity to come out here and actually get to work and do hands-on things.
The Daunhauer brothers provide financial and vehicle assistance to the Little Sisters of the Poor, a charity that serves the elderly with compassionate care and housing.
Working with Greg and John and David, it's really been a great experience. They are 3 of the nicest men that you could ever meet, and they seriously would do anything for us.
Just down the street from the dealership, Shively Area Ministries provides a variety of services to neighbors in need, including the Honey and Pop Food Pantry, named in honor of Greg's parents.
And the work they do is amazing. So it's not just a food pantry, but they assist people with their utility bills, with rent. They call it the working poor. It's not people that are just looking for a handout. These are people that, for various reasons, are kind of down on their luck.
There are lots of generous people in the world, but I kind of think of people who provide 3 T's: time, treasure, and talent. You find a lot of people who provide some treasure or some time or even some talent, but it's rare to find an individual or an organization that provides all 3 of those.
During World War II, the Ford plant in Louisville built more than 90,000 Jeeps, and this well-preserved, iconic workhorse attracted a lot of attention by these military veterans in the Byerly showroom. They were a part of Honor Flight Bluegrass, which provides a free trip to Washington, D.C. to visit memorials to World War II, Korea, and Vietnam veterans.
Well, Honor Flight was the greatest thing that could happen to a veteran. You get to Washington, you see all the memorials. It was really good. And of course, it don't cost a veteran a penny.
The dealership was a corporate sponsor of this year's flight, and Greg Daunhauer made the emotional trip to the nation's capital.
Bill and I, we walked 5 miles that day, step in step, and just to see all the veterans on the plane, the people that when we got home in the airport was amazing, the support. But just to know that these veterans put their lives on the line for our freedom means so much, and it was a day I'll never forget.
Family-owned, community-focused, Greg Daunhauer and his brothers believe in this often-quoted passage in the Bible: "To whom much is given, much will be required."
They provide time. They don't just write checks. They show up, they help, and it makes a difference to the dealership and to the entire community, therefore.
We're fortunate enough to be a Ford dealer, to have this business thriving for 75 years. And I just think it's part of what was instilled in us as children with my parents. It's important to give back, and I think the more you give, the more you receive. I really do believe that, and I know my brothers do as well. So it's our obligation to share with those less fortunate.